In this video, you'll be learning what my clients did wrong and what they should improve for their Shopify dropshipping stores, figuring out what the mistakes are and how to improve upon them. And if you guys are in similar situation to my clients, maybe you can learn a few things in this video. So let's get right on into the video. Remember guys, there's a 200 subscriber special. So if you guys subscribe and like this video, you'll be entered into the giveaway. Secondly, thank you guys so much for the positive feedback. It really gives me motivation to make more videos like these and provide more value to all of you guys, and let's help the community out, right? So a special shout out to all my clients who agreed for me to make a YouTube video about their stores, Daniel, Christina, and Sakib. All right, so let's get on to the next slide. The first giveaway winner for this month is Tia Noel. DM me on Instagram. We can arrange a call, take it from there, all right? All right, so the first thing that I found as a common mistake for a lot of my client stores is that they have a lot of pop-ups and distractions on their store. So when I click on their store, one pop-up appears, I click cancel, and another one appears, and another one appears. I just can't really buy, okay? So don't be installing so many plugins or, apps. Like, first of all, that slows down your, page speed. Second of all, it's distracting and annoying for the customer. One or two pop-ups throughout the entire sales process is fine, and I mean the entire sales process, not when they click on the store, right? Maybe one pop-up showing an email marketing thing, maybe an email, if you enter your email, you get a discount, something like that. And then one at the end, maybe that's fine, maybe like an upsell or something like that. That's perfectly fine. But don't be bothering your customer with so many pop-ups. It just looks scammy and it is unprofessional. Do you see any of these big brands doing that? At most, they give you an email offer where you enter your email and you get like 10% off, okay? That's fine. But we're dropshippers, we like to upsell, right? Upsell has a lot of potential, so we upsell at the end, okay? Don't be including so many pop-ups like someone in New York just bought this product, like that, the sales pop thing. Nah, man, don't do those, guys. That is 2017, 2018. That's the old generation of dropshipping, and we are moving on to the new generation of dropshipping, which is building a brand and having a long-term business, right? Secondly, they're not really setting up their shipping rates correctly, all right? They are not offering free worldwide shipping. They're charging shipping for every single order, which will drastically decrease your conversion rate. Offering guaranteed or insured shipping for $5 to $10 is perfectly fine. I do that sometimes as well. If you charge shipping on every single order, regardless of how many items that they're buying, that is not a very good way to run your business. All right, guys, always offer a certain threshold for people or customers to receive a free shipping offer. All right. And lastly, people are not having a guarantee page or a section or even a contact us section. They're not bothered to include all of those pages because they think people will never click on them, right? People will click on them, okay? People will check out your stores. Okay, if they think your store is a bit sketchy, they will check out, your other pages and stuff like that. I personally do that for some brands, okay? So make sure that your store is very holistic in the sense that it's a very complete store. It has all those pages, the privacy policy, the terms of service, contact us, track your order pages. All of those stuff need to be congruent, all right, guys? Include those in your stores and, don't miss out on those. It's very important. It seems like a small thing, but trust me, it does affect whether a customer buys or not. So another thing is not having auto currency converter, okay? So this doesn't really matter if you're just dropshipping to one country like Canada or, USA or Australia, something like that, but it really does make a difference when you are shipping internationally or using e-packet and targeting, e-packet countries. You need to include a auto currency converter because it does help, guys. It really does increase your conversion rate because people will be, looking at your product and then the price of it of $19.99 USD. Okay, let me go on Google and type in 99 USD into Canadian dollars, something like that. It's gonna take a long time, and usually when they do that, they'll just go on YouTube or something like that and never actually buy. So include a currency converter so that they know straight away how much your product costs, and then that will, they'll make the decision on your page rather than making a decision on Google. All right, people have very low and very short attention spans. When they go on Google, they'll go on YouTube, they'll go on Netflix. Okay, so make them stay on your page. Your goal is to keep their attention. Okay, you gotta try and maximize your investments, right? Your Facebook ads, you're putting money into that. Every single click and every single customer, their time is valuable, okay? Make sure that they stay on your page and make sure that they buy, right? So swap currency converter is quite nice because it rounds up for the customer rather than it being like $17.87 or something. It'll round out to $17.99 or even $18. So it's nice and having a very nice number, so it makes it look more comfortable for the customer. Because if I see something like 1746, it just looks really weird to me. I don't really want to buy that. But if it's like 1799 or 1794, that's all right. I'd be more willing to buy that product, right? So I also use Auto Currency Converter Plus, which is the app that I personally use for my dropshipping stores. So check it out if you guys want to. Another problem is that people aren't having consistent themes, all right? So it's color coding, it's the text, it's just the overall feel of the website. Sometimes when I go on a website, it just feels really off. Okay, so yes, Akib, I'm talking to you for this one. So you need to have everything congruent and make the store feel comfortable. People shouldn't feel like they're in a very scammy position or that they're skeptical to buy from the website, right? They need to feel comfortable. They need to feel like the store works well, feels really smooth, all right? So first of all, what is the problem with this pick? Because I don't want to just straight up tell you guys what's the problem, right? I want to also make you guys think for yourselves. That's how you learn, and that's how you apply your knowledge to future stores. If I just tell you, you guys might not be able to figure out the problem for your own stores if I just keep telling you guys, right? I'm trying to make you guys think to the next level, right? So I'll give you guys a few seconds to think about that. All right, guys, so from the first glance, I can just straight away tell that this logo is just taking up so much of the margin from the top to the bottom of the banners. It just takes up so much space. If you were to decrease the distance between this and this point, it'll look a lot better. And secondly, the text is all different. You see the text here? It's different to this one. And this is different to this one, right? And this, why is this in small caps and this is in large caps, right? It's not congruent, guys. If you have all caps, then make sure the entire store is all caps, okay? Make sure it all appears congruent. And this one here, that's fine, okay, but I see a bit of difference between the text here and the text here. Why is this smaller than this one? And why is this in all caps and this is not in all caps, right? And why is this not in all caps? Make sure that everything looks all right. When I look at this store, I just want to click away. It just looks horrible, right? I don't mean to be offensive. If you're the store owner, I really do not mean to offend you, but it just looks horrible. Add to cart and checkout buttons, all right? So is this store here congruent? To me, it looks all right, but there's a few problems, right? First of all, there's this green sale thing here. If that is the only green text that appears on the store, fine. But I personally think that this green does not really fit with the overall vibe with the store. I'd probably use maybe a black or something like that. And second of all, the add to cart button, I can barely see it. I can't even add to cart. The only thing I see is buy with Google Pay. Not everyone wants to buy with Google Pay. Some people just want to add the stuff to cart, check out your store for a bit, and then add something else to cart. I don't want to just straight away buy the item, right? So make sure that your add to cart are also quite poppy, and that it pops out to the customer, that they can see it immediately when they scroll on your store, because that's the button you want them to click, right? You want it to be covered up and all white. I can't even really see that. Honestly, if I was scrolling, I wouldn't even notice the add to cart button. All right, so the copy here, I don't like copy like this. All right, this copy should be on maybe your Facebook ads, maybe. But I personally don't do this type of copy. I don't say, oh, are you tired of waking up? Like blah, blah, blah. I just list the benefits for the customer. That's all I do. All right, I don't do this copy stuff. That's not my thing. That's not my vibe, guys. And then the copy is very important. If people read your copy, they don't like it, they'll just click away. All right, it's a hit or miss sometimes. Sometimes the copy makes the customer buy straight away, or the copy makes the customer click away. All right, so this does not draw my attention, honestly. It might draw the attention of some of you guys, but it does not for me. So instead, it just makes me want to click away. It just looks very scammy. All right, guys, so this marks the end of my video. So if you guys enjoyed this video and found some value in it, please give this video a like, or even consider subscribing for more dropshipping tips and tricks and videos in the future. See you guys in the next video.